This is an example map. It's one of the techniques that we use when we practice behavior-driven development well to articulate our requirements, to get clarity on what we need to do, and as a result to reduce defects and reduce rework. An example map is one technique among many. You can see it's quite intuitive. We start off with a user story. We try and identify the high-level acceptance criteria and business rules, which we map out as blue cards. For each of those business rules, we try and identify examples and counterexamples of those rules. And the idea here is to hunt out edge cases, to challenge assumptions, to try and get clarity on what is really going on. Because when we do this, we actually discover other rules that we might not have thought of, and we can talk about them and clarify them. We might even come up with questions that we put as red or pink cards to try and clarify things that we can't answer in the session. We might need to go away and do some research about that. And the beautiful thing about an example map is once you've got that clarity, it becomes much easier to transition into a structured format that you can use for automation, such as these given when then scenarios that we have here. We have examples that map very cleanly into given when then scenarios. It becomes a much smoother process. And each of your BDD scenarios then maps back to an example or a counterexample of a business rule. So you're not focusing on testing a user interface or a specific API or anything like that. You're testing business functionality, which is what we're really looking for in an approach around BDD, and when we use automation to speed up feedback and to drive the development process of our features through behavior-driven development. Example mapping is a great technique. It's one of many that we use when we apply BDD practices well. It's easy to understand. Sometimes it can be a challenge to actually apply it when you're on the ground in a real 3 Amigos or requirements discovery session. So that's why I've recorded several training sessions that you can check out in the links below this video to get an idea of how these work in the real world. So make sure you have a look at them as well.